Hello, baby gangsters, this is Calvin, also known as Homer, and this is my first ever playthrough of Dual Destinies. And it's October 25th, 9:47 a.m., and it's District Court Defendant Lobby number 3. Contemplating doing it again, but let's keep going. My butterflies have butterflies in their stomach. We all make mistakes, guys. We all make mistakes. So I got the butterflies in my stomach too. I'm so interested to see where this trial is going to be going, because it's why we're like every trial is always very interesting to me, because like I think it's really like they have some of the most interesting characters in Ace Attorney games. There's always like the best twists. The setting for this just like is so cool to me. Like it's so slick. The idea of it like being the same thing as the actual mock trial that they were trying to portray as well is something that I like. It is a concept that will always get to me. Always get me. I love it. I absolutely love it. And I don't think this one is going to be as long, because so far the investigation was not as long as the other investigation. I think the reason why the DLC case felt like the length of a final trial in these games, like really to me was like because like it was a DLC case, right? I feel like that's why. Like they want to give you a bit of meat to it as well. Not that these are meaty, but you know what I mean. Like the final trial is always like a 6-hour epic, in a lot of cases. Maybe even longer sometimes, because I talk a lot. What's it like to have your very own case for the first time? My heart has been raced this fast since I ran a full marathon last year. It's a big deal. It's a big deal for Athena. This is our first case, like as Athena's first case as a fully fledged lawyer. If he keeps up, he might get a lawyer's high. You know, like a runner's high? Relax, everyone's nervous at the first time. Oh yeah. Oh, this guy.
So my fears were unfounded. After all, today's prosecution is so terribly brutal, and willing to use any means necessary to win a conviction.
There's that end justify the means costume again. They're like drilling it home. They're like, this is going to be the concept of this.
Now it has come to this.
Oh, here he goes again.
We have no choice but to fight with fire. The ends justify the means.
We have like fought against people who have been ends justify the means before. And I'll just say this right now. The best course of action always for the Ace Attorney crew is to fight with love and passion. I wish you stopped saying that. That's your method, Professor. I'm going to defend Juniper in my own way.
But besides, just as you told me. As a lawyer, what is it that you treasure beyond all else?
That's easy, one Professor. Seeking justice for my clients. Yeah, but we want to do it in a justified way.
But if the trial proceeds in the same manner and ends in the same way as the mock trial, would you not lose everything you've worked so hard to gain?
Dude, you are creeping me out more and more every second I talk to you. Well, just to make sure that doesn't happen, then won't I?
My, but aren't you a stubborn one?
You're talking to Athena. Athena's the girl that in like the last DLC trial we just did saved our ass so many times because she wouldn't give up. Every time we were a little bit down in the dumps, she'd do an objection even if she didn't know what she was objecting to.
Well, I suppose you'll have to learn of your own infancy the hard way.
Forgive me, Professor Means, but can we just leave it at that? Oh, Apollo.
Oh dear, please forgive me. I just wish to protect Juniper by any means I can.
How cool is it that Apollo noticed that he was getting on Athena's nerves and getting to Athena, and the first thing he goes is, let's leave it at that, you know? I love that. Have you ever been in those situations? Like, and I try to always like be that person in that situation too. Like, you know, when you see someone's bothering your friend, and while like it's in a social situation, so you can't just like blow up all the time, because especially when they're being very subtle with what they're doing, it's always good to just be like, hey, let's leave it there. You know, let's leave it there. Very, very thoughtful of Apollo. I do too, but
now if you'd excuse me.
Thanks to him, I'm feeling more pressure than before. Don't let it get to you, Athena. And don't forget to keep smiling. There you go, Apollo. This is such a good duo. It's such a good duo. I'll be fine. And I haven't forgotten what Mr. Wright said. The worst times are when lawyers have to force their biggest smiles. Heck yeah. The trial is about to begin. I'll show you the courtroom if you please. Apollo, I'm counting on you to support Athena this time. Thank you. Thank you for having that faith. Thank you. Okay, Mr. Wright, leave it to me, because he knows we can. He for sure knows we can. That's right. I have Apollo to back me up. Yeah, great duo. Junie's face rests in my hands. I won't rest until she walks free. I'm so excited about the Apollo Athena duo. I'm so excited. October 25th, 10 a.m. District Court, Court number 4. Oh, the opening of the doors. Here we go. Court is now in session, day 1. Oh, it's Blackwell again. Okay. Very interesting. Okay.
Court is now in session for the trial of Juniper Woods.
Athena Sykes, defense team leader, is ready. Come on, Athena. You're about to... You know Blackwell. That didn't sound very confident. You sure you're okay? I'll be fine. It's okay. It's okay. Nerves are getting to you. You have Apollo with you. I'm Blackwell, man. Oh my god, what a lawyer to go up against. Someone who I actually believe has like very good tactics as a lawyer.
Your boldness. I know. As usual, you want me to deliver the opening statement. Oh! This case is crystal clear. I see no need to explicate it any further. Now summon the witness.
Okay.
Is there something the matter? Please do share your boldness. Whatever gave you that idea? Bailiff, please call our first witness.
And now we don't even get an opening statement. Detective Fulbright. He and Prosecutor Blackwell have become quite the team. Yeah, for sure. All right, the case brief. Leave it to me. Yes, let the detective in charge, everyone's favorite friend of justice, explain. What was that just now? It's like he and Blackwell are totally in sync. Well, I don't think they're capable of mind melding, if that's what you think. So to read the duo is Fulbright and Blackwell, Athena and Apollo.
All right, Detective Fulbright, would you please explain the case to the court?
Professor Court's body was discovered on the October 24th at approximately 2:30 p.m. She was murdered with an owl. I have it here. The victim's blood and defendant's prints were both discovered on it. The weapon used to murder Constance Court, her blood was found on it along with Junie's fingerprints. So was blood. There was blood found on it then. Leave Athena alone. An estimated time of death between 6 and 8 p.m. Cause of death, blood loss from a deep stab wound in the victim's side. Court autopsy, exactly. Yeah, there we go. Wow, that bird can deliver evidence too? Blackwell has trained him well. Maybe Blackwell shouldn't train it to not to mess up people's hair while he's at it. Exactly, Athena. Athena gets it. Moving right along. The body was discovered on the outdoor stage, although no blood was found there. However, we detected traces of a massive amount of blood in the third floor art room. In short, the murder took place in the art room.
So then the body has been moved from the art room to the stage?
Precisely. And there was one more piece of irrefutable evidence. A recording made by a tape recorder. That school paper reporter hid in the art room. Oh god. How is this? I guess it depends on the country, right? And depends on the location. Because I think in LA, I heard before it's illegal to record someone's conversation without them knowing. But I don't know if it's the same in every single country. I wouldn't be able to even tell you. It captured a female voice screaming, "You're a goner." Or at least you can record someone's voice, but it can't be used in court. What is this? You have such a recording? Like, you're a goner. I know this is going to be like a hard thing to start off with, but how on earth are they going to like... Unless it sounds clearly like Juniper. Oh, this is what a way to start. That's like uphill battle central. The idea that the first thing that's gonna happen here is a recording of someone's voice saying you're a goner. Must be from a tape. Yeah, the tape recorder. But why is it the first we've heard of a death threat at the moment of the murder? Shh, silence, please. I would like to play the tape for you now. Oh no! 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 You're a goner.
It's quite hard to hear.
Yeah, but the voice does sound female. Okay, but does it sound like Juniper? Do you think it sounds like Juniper? Used by mirroring to secretly record a conversation in the art room, a woman can be heard shouting, "You're a goner." The noise and low volume of the voice have made the voice print analysis all but impossible. Okay, then that's not evidence.
Then you haven't identified the voice as belonging to the defendant?
Not so fast. After all, voice print analysis isn't everything. Oh no. The victim was killed at night, then discovered in the afternoon the next day. The question is, When was the body moved?
Oh, I know. I could have been moved in the middle of the night when no one was around.
Sorry, but no. The campus was full of students that morning. However, no one reported seeing the body. That means the body was moved from sometime before the mock trial, when all the students and faculty were gathered in the lecture hall and the rest of the campus was empty. Well, apart from the 3 that were in their dressing rooms, right? It was during this time you, O'Connor, was one of the mock trial participants, found the body, but didn't say anything. So the prosecution heard about you seeing the body.
Wait one moment. If all of the students and the faculty were gathered in the lecture hall, then there wouldn't have been anyone who could have moved the body.
Ah, no, I've no fear, for there's always an exception.
An exception?
The 3 mock trial participants were standing by in individual dressing rooms. They were the only ones who had free access to the deserted campus before the mock trial.
What? Then what would that mean? That would mean... What would that mean?
Oh, then those 3 students are the only ones who could have moved the body. In justice we trust. Yes, that is true. That is true. I don't like where this is headed, Athena. Me neither. So they're gonna say because it was a female voice, but then we could say like from my perspective, then we could say that like it could have been Court saying it to like you or Robin. Just saying. Just saying. It could have been. And by those 3, I mean you, O'Connor, Robin Newman, and Juniper Woods. I knew it. Please, Detective Fulbright, don't say what I think you're about to say. In justice we trust. I take it everybody understands now. The voice believed to be out of the murder of the female. And out of the 3 people who could have moved the body, just 1 was a girl. Well, here's the thing though. Again, like easily if Court was like, hey, you're a goner, and someone killed her in that moment. I don't know, I feel like that's not... I feel like you can't just say like yes, it is good evidence. It is good evidence because there's only 1 girl who was there who could have said something, right? Who was available. But Court was also available because she was killed. That leaves the defendant Juniper Woods as the only possibility. No. We're getting that great expression again. Yeah, no, we can fight back against this. We can fight back against this. Impressive. He has you on the ropes even before any cross-examinations. This is always a tough thing to fight back against. You at least pretend to be upset for me. I think Apollo just likes the sport of it sometimes.
A splendid job, Fulbright. That could not be any clearer.
No, it could be.
Feel free to anticipate a salary rise next month.
You paying him? I don't do this for the money. It's all about the justice. In justice we trust.
Not only a half-wit, but the perennial stick in the mud you are.
I guess neither the carrot nor the stick works in Detective Fulbright. It appears so, yeah.
Now, bailiff, please bring our next witness to the stand.
Janie Mac.
So, our first witness is a cardboard box.
Oh my god. Judge. It's weird, but we gotta get through it, okay? Jack.
It looks like spray paint, actually. It's ink, yeah, ink.
Stealth mode deactivated.
Okay. Oh my, the box has hands! Yeah, it does, Judge.
Oh, the little disposable camera? Smile, Your Honor.
What the dickens? I've just had my picture taken.
He seems pretty proud about it.
Miriam Scuttlebutt, senior at Legal Academy. I'm a reporter on the judge's course. Juniper's been a bad girl. I'll tell you all about her crime.
Might I ask whether you could come out of that box?
How will I get any more scoops if I blow my cover? So the answer is no. After all, covert action is an undercover reporter's bread and butter.
But testimony from a faceless witness is highly irregular. A former ninja I met in the clink said exposing those who work in the shadows is to pass the death sentence upon them.
She is a tabloid newspaper writer, not a ninja. You're talking about the difference between like a shinobi, people knowing the identity of a shinobi this whole time, versus a tabloid newspaper writer.
Oh my, I never thought of that way. Very well, it will spare her life. I'll make a special exception for this time.
Oh my god, that was just a big lie. A former ninja in prison? Holy Shinto. How can the judge believe this lawyer crock?
Now your testimony, please. Oh, but take care not to reveal your face.
Oh, now he's like, don't take care not to reveal your face. I don't care if she doesn't take out the box. But we're not pretending that like a tabloid newspaper writer. Now here's the thing, I understand that like, if you write pretty crazy stuff about certain, because like there was like stories in the past of like people doing like but see that's different. I feel like difference between like expose journalists who like go into like different like community groups that are like bad, and then they get assaulted afterwards for exposing a lot of stuff. That's completely different from you being a tabloid newspaper who's doing like gossip, horrible gossip at that.
The murder happened exactly like Juniper's mock trial script.
Okay. I was gonna say, how did you know? But then I guess like they did the mock trial itself, didn't they?
Up until the mock trial, only Professor Court and Juniper knew the script's contents.
Okay.
But Professor Court's sudden decision not to use the script sparked Juniper's murderous rage.
Wait a second, so they didn't use her script. They didn't use Juniper's, yeah, we forgot about it. They didn't use Juniper's script, so how does she know about this then?
Juniper had to be the killer. She has the motive of the murder just like her script.
The punching in the box is very funny. So how does she know about this? The murder is just like a script? Could such a thing be true?
Compare her script with the murder case and the crime scene photos, then you'll see.
This is so simple even an ape posing as a decrepit old judge could understand.
Oh, I love when he does this.
Only the victim and the defendant were privy to the script. Ergo, the defendant is the killer.
But how do you know it's exactly this? Oh, okay. Well, I guess he would have read it. But then how would she know?
Furthermore, in the R room where the crime supposedly occurred, the witness's script, along with the envelope on which "use" was written, were found. This proved that the accused script had been rejected the day before the mock trial. She pressed the victim to use her script, and an argument ensued, and then the fatal stabbing.
That makes perfect sense. What now? Prosecutor Blackwell has all his ducks lined in a row. He's really on a roll now. He's like a pit bull once it sinks his teeth into you. He is. He definitely is. You have to. And Apollo knows all about this, and you should know about this too. Really.
How dare she my script at it all? A bum rap of phony evidence, grudges, and betrayals.
So you, Your Honor, there's a motive right here. There's a motive.
I trust the defense is right.
Maybe I'm getting this a little bit wrong, because I think maybe they did follow through and do her script in the trial. Maybe there's some little beats here, which happens sometimes. You do forget about some little beats in these trials. So maybe that's actually what happened. Some of the parts of the trial actually, maybe her is the one that got through. We'll press it anyway, but no problem. I mean, yes, I'm ready. I love they're showing the nervousness, because again, nobody should be infallible, and I love it, because Apollo was nervous as heck on his first time through as well. And Phoenix would have been as well. Time to find a hole in their testimony and unbox the truth. I reach out to the truth. I've seen it done over and over. I know I can do this. Yeah, you can. You can. We can do this. The similarity of the case and the script. The murder will happen exactly like Juniper's mock trials. Let's press this anyway. There must be places where the script in this case diverge.
Don't sweat the details. That kind of stress will give you wrinkles.
Oh my god, an objection already. Well done, Azina. I'm not worried. My skin is fair as silk. Oh my god. Yes, it is. Like, has anyone noticed, especially when she has a head-on, like, profile? When she has a head-on shot? She is, like, her skin is immaculate. It's immaculate.
Objection!
Don't object to a good skin.
Indeed, you are quite fair. Fairly desperate.
Judge, put him back in prison for the crime of insulting Athena. Oh my god, right back at him, get him! What did you just say? Oh my god, yeah, get him. Blackwell really turned that one around on you. Suicide you want, hurry up and think of a clever comeback. Whoa, easy there, Athena.
Now you listen to me. The two cases do indeed have their differences. For one, the stage hadn't been erected in the mock trial script, And in the actual case, there were signs of indicating the victim's wrists had been bound.
Yep.
But such differences pale in comparison to the host of similarities. In any case, replicating the crime without knowledge of the script is an impossibility.
Looks like I won't be passing this off as a coincidence.
What a total burn. Try again, why don't you, pawn of wood?
So I guess I'm wrong about that. That's fine. That's fine. Up until the mock trial, only Professor Cord and Juniper knew the scripts. Again, she knew about this because of the hidden stuff, but we'll press it anyway. She had the hidden audio logs, I'd say. Somebody could have stolen a peek beforehand.
I don't think so. I mean, I tried any number of times.
So you didn't... Yep. Shame on you, Miriam.
But that crafty she-devil Juniper has has eyes in the back of her head.
You describing Juniper in a way that like is so different from how we know her is crazy.
What chance does your average person have if an undercover reporter like me failed?
Interesting point. Still, Miss Scuttlebutt, you won't get in trouble later for admitting to such underhanded tactics.
Why, I plead entrapment.
How is you blurting out your own crime entrapment?
But you haven't scooped me yet. They were all set to use Juniper's script.
She kind of reminds me of the other guy who was like doing all the thing. Remember the last game? But Professor Court's sudden decision to not use the script sparked Junior's murderous rage. We can press this as well, I suppose. How do you know that Professor Court wasn't going to use a script?
They're in the art room where the heinous crime took place. An envelope marked U's and Miriam Scuttlebutt's script were found. Evidently, the script was going to be used to belong to the girl in the box over there.
It's only natural that my script would have been accepted as her rejected. I introduced all sorts of brand new concepts, including bribery and fake evidence.
Well, I don't know if that's totally brand new.
It was cutting-edge script portraying a courtroom battle in the dark age of law.
I can't help but feel Professor Court went out of her way not to use it. So maybe Professor Court didn't believe in the dark age of law.
But Juniper, she used some devious underhanded tactics to get her script chosen. That's why her script and not my masterpiece was used in the mock trial.
If it turns out that like that Juniper is actually some evil genius character, I'm gonna be so upset.
How's that for an explanation? Juniper has to be the killer. She has a motive, and the murder is just like her script.
But that to me, that's why to me it doesn't. Yes, that makes sense in some ways. But like, if I'm gonna if I write say if I'm a novel writer and I write a book called The Murder of Andy Buka, and then I kill Andy Buka in the same way I do in the book, that would be so dumb. Why would I do that? Poor Andy Buka.
Hold it!
Anyone who saw the mock trial could have recreated the crime. No, it happened. After they saw the mock trial, they could have easily staged it. No, I don't think so.
Objection.
No, because the mock trial happened afterwards, right? Or after the murder happened.
Weary is the trial which pits hawks against canaries.
Don't call yourself a canary. No, I think you're much better than that. What did you just say? I love that Athena is like literally her objections are, do you want to fight? Huh? If he's so weary, you should try humping less. I bet that saves some energy. It's no time for jokes, Apollo. Just call me Canary. I do think it's funny that Apollo's kind of doing like this teasing thing. It is kind of like a really funny energy between them as well. And I think Apollo's definitely like leaving it to her for now, you know? Don't let him get to you. At least canaries can pick up things quickly, just like you. That's kind of sweet. That's kind of sweet.
I shan't repeat myself, so listen carefully, Sykes Dono.
You O'Connor, man.
You O'Connor discovered the body before the mock trial even began, and didn't say anything. How could one stage the body as it is in the script before anyone knew its contents?
Ah, that's right. Yeah, that's true.
Do you even fathom the intricacies that go into staging a crime scene? No, I think not. You have to have the rudimentary mind of an elementary school child.
Hey, calm down. Elementary school? Don't let him get you. Do not let him get you.
Reporter Sesame throws attorney Athena Sykes for a loop. The perfect caption.
How marvelous! A photo of the newspaper is just a thing to boost your brand.
This is hopeless. This is hopeless. In the school paper, seriously? Yeah, it's a tabloid school paper. It means nothing.
I believe the press witness more than enough, Miss Sykes. Oh, okay.
So So we didn't really get anything there.
Now do you see how clear-cut my case is?
I would like personally like to bring up a lot of stuff, to be honest. Take it now. The two things that is the voice I think could be Court's voice. That's what I'm thinking. But also at the same time, I think that like one of the questions should be towards the like, because in any other case, I truly believe that if any other character like didn't report the body, they'd be on that stand in 2 minutes, 100%. We also have to find out like about like how adorable Robin is.
Etch it deep, so you may never forget.
No, it's okay. Even my arguments get thrown back in my face. It wasn't supposed to be like this. What am I going to do? Come on, Apollo. Athena. You should just about have all the answers you've been looking for now. Huh? Think about it this way. If the killer knew the details of the mock trial, would they really commit the crime in the exact same way? Apollo, you're way prettier than I am, but we have the same brain sometimes. Let's go. I don't follow. Try to place yourself in the killer's shoes. I bet you discover an inconsistency. Yeah, I get it. Thanks, Apollo. Miss Scuttlebutt, just so we're clear, you're claiming that the killer intentionally made the crime scene look just as it was in the script, and that it was beyond a shadow of a doubt not a coincidence. Is that correct?
No, duh. After all, it's just more evidence of Juniper's evil she-devil ways.
Oh my god, here we go. Look at the face as well. Like that's a good face for the trial. It's a good face for the trial. Yeah, you have to make your famous faces, you know? Oh my god, look at the punches.
What I say.
Our client made the crime scene just look like the script, something known only to her. That would not just be foolhardy, but completely irrational. Exactly, I totally agree.
What do you mean?
Yes, Miss Sykes. Please tell this court what you mean by irrational.
It would make sense for Judy to mimic her own script on purpose because it would make her the culprit. Yeah, it would make her the culprit. The murder scene was the same as it was in the mock trial script. That, in and on itself, is irrational.
What's wrong with them being the same?
Yes, Miss Sykes. Care to explain what you mean?
Okay, let's say for argument's sake that the Miss Woods is the killer. If so, then what reason would she have to intentionally make the actual murder mimic her own script? Exactly.
That's easy. She was admitting that she was the...
That's right. If she'd really done that, it would have been like proclaiming to the world that she's the killer. Exactly. So that's what we actually have. So what we actually have here is evidence of someone trying to frame their client. Yeah, I can go with that. I can definitely go with that. Oh my god, all the supplies. The body was found the day of the mock trial. In short, the day the details were revealed. So it's completely inconceivable for the murder to go exactly like the script.
Don't let it go to your head just yet.
Objection!
Oh, he's objecting.
It would seem Justice Owner's comrades in arms has finally drawn her sword. However, the blade is dull, and it shall remain so until you master its use.
Enough with the stupid sword metaphors already. I do like that, like, I think Athena, while she is very timid in her first trial, I think that she's, like, just aggressive enough and, like, very, like, you know, she's really good at biting back, that I think she's going to get to a stage where, like, she's actually a very good opponent for your man here. I really think so. For Blackwell. Your man. That's a very Irish saying. Your man over there. If you want any lessons in how to say that, when you talk about a random man, you say, your man over there. And sometimes not even a random man. Would you look at your man over there? That means kind of like, would you, like, the dude over there is being an idiot. You could also say about a girl, you say, your one over there. W-A-N, your one. So there's a little lesson for you guys. There's a perfectly good reason for the inconsistency in which you speak. Reason? What reason?
Must I spell out everything? You are what people today call high maintenance.
Okay, dude. See, he sensed that he knows she's nervous.
The accused had intended to stop the mock trial, and in that event, Nary a soul would have been the wiser to the similarities of the case in the script.
No, the mock trial was only stopped after the body was accidentally discovered.
Objection!
Our witness here also discovered the body. In fact, she was led to our dearly departed professor by the accused herself.
What? Miss Scuttlebutt saw the body too?
Precisely, and with that discovery, the body of the mock trial ought to have been cancelled.
Yes, I agree. Wait, so you didn't call the police? 2 people didn't call the police now. Dear Lord. What we have now is a dude who wanted who killed, not kill, would say saying he killed her, a dude who found a body and then wanted the trial to go through. This is even more damning to me because now this girl wanted a big scoop. And what a bigger scoop would it be than to have a dead body? You're a suspect now. Don't even try this with me. You're a suspect now. You can't do... Athena, this is nuts. We have 2 people who found a body and didn't report it.
I made her play long and hard penance for her sin. Did not my little box up.
What the hell did you do?
Compared to the work of war corresponded the sheer terror of that was.
Ah! Jeez, I wonder what the Twisted Samurai did to her. Block off all holes in her box. Oh my god, Athena. And spin her like a top while Detective Fulbright cackled into line. Athena has a crazy imagination. That sounds more nauseating than scary. It'd be scary to me.
Enough jabbering. Witness, continue your testimony.
Can we add, like, I know, like, for me, that makes her a suspect. That makes her a suspect. Yeah, like, to me, like, it's so damning. Not reporting a body and saying the reason she didn't report a body because she wanted it for a big scoop first. That's insane to me.
Sure, Mr. Samurai, I'm ready to finish off that she-devil.
Again, calling her a she-devil as well. I don't know, like, to me, like what we have here, we're to me, from my perspective, maybe I don't think she did it. I think it'd be very crazy to think she did it, but like, I think what we have is someone who wanted to create a story from this and also is calling the person that we could say we could accuse him of framing her. That's what we were trying to say. Someone, like, it made it look like she did it. And this person's calling her a she-devil. Any jury would be like, this girl is sus, for sure. To me, anyway.
I snuck into Juniper's dressing room while everyone was in the lecture hall.
Oh my god, you are guilty personified.
I snooped around the place. I snuck.
I know that, like, she's a reporter. But it's a school paper, my dude.
Juniper changed into a stage costume. I asked her, "What are you doing?" When suddenly she fled into the hallway. If she wanted me to follow her. I followed her all the way to Professor Quartz's body. She let me...
What? Why didn't Juniper say it? Like, if this was true, Juniper would say it.
I'm positive it was Juniper because she was wearing the costume that she had made.
Oh, we're holding it already? Why did you withhold such key testimony? Athena, my mind exactly.
What's that supposed to mean?
Athena, you haven't even started your cross-examination. Yeah, but, like, I agree with Athena here, Apollo. I agree with her. I know, but her testimony points to her as being a potential suspect.
Yes, Athena! Yes, Athena! Yes!
Well, I don't think Prosecutor Blackwell is... No, wait. I bet he's already thought of that. For sure he's already thought. He's an answer to it, but, like, again, we still have to explore it. The witness was left in the lecture hall to sneak into Miss Wood's room before the mock trial. That means she, too, could have moved the victim's body. The prosecution claims no longer has any ground to stand on. Help!
Now, no need to ruffle your own feathers, so. When you squeak like a little brat, it agitates Taka. Do you want him to peck your eyes out?
He is, like, very much taking advantage of the fact, and it's good story writing. He's taking advantage of the fact that he knows that Athena is more scared than usual, that she's no longer in the position where, like, she could be as, because last trial she was feisty against him, and the other trial as well, but I think she was able to do that more over because you know, in one trial Apollo was leading, and the other trials Phoenix was leading, so I think that's why, like, she was able to, like, you know, kind of take control a bit more, if it makes sense. You know, like kind of like back up. There's always a difference between backing up someone in a fight versus leading the fight yourself, right? No thanks. Widget says no thanks. That's great.
You listen here. The witness has a perfectly good alibi.
What's the alibi? What's the alibi? Say it.
Oh yeah, I do. Around the estimated time of death, I was under a cover reporter class. It's right near my home.
Okay. Okay, we could have led with that. Undercover reporter class?
The proverbial rug had been pulled from under you. The witness could not have been the killer.
The defense must look before leaping, or at least make sure the rug's secured to the floor. Okay, here's the thing. I want to very badly say that, well, we didn't know this, so how could we look before we leap? But at the same time, I think we did leap before we looked. Right? Because we interrupted the testimony before it was finished. So I think this is one of those times where, like, I'm not even going to get angry. You know, it's like, okay, she probably was going to say that. I tried to warn you. Yeah, Apollo's saying as well. I think it's actually really cool to show this though as well. The little lessons that Apollo can teach people as well. And like, he's like, hey, look, don't jump into it. Because Athena's personality is like what we love about her. She's a very vibrant person, but she's always very like, you know, as we said in the last try, she was objecting when she didn't even know what she was objecting to, just to give us some time. She's a very kind of jumpy person. And it's why we appreciate her so much, really. Oh.
Well, there ends the cross-examination. Let's allow the witness to step down.
Wait, no, we want to do some cross-examination. Huh? No, wait a minute.
The defense has no right to cross-examine the witness after that little spectacle.
No, we do. We have a right.
For wherever the man is sowing, this he will also reap.
Why can't I say you reap what you sow? Yeah, why can't he say it? Yeah, exactly. You're right, Athena. You're right. We love Athena.
Very well, if the cross-examination is over, I suppose the witness may go home.
Judge!
Perhaps spend some time in a lovely box and recover from today's stressful offense.
Judge, stop.
Don't you worry about me, Your Honor. There's no rest for the wicked, or journalists either. My third eye's always eyeing the scoop.
She's always eyeing a scoop?
Well, back to the trenches. Bye-bye.
Hold it! Oh! Yes, Apollo! We love Apollo when he does his position. Not so fast, Miss Scuttlebutt. Apollo? There's just one thing I'd like to ask. Did you take the picture of the victim's body? And if not, why not?
No, I didn't take one.
Well, that's strange. Why wouldn't you take the picture if you're always eyeing a scoop? Yes, Apollo. Did you or didn't you really see the victim's body? This is so good, Apollo. This is so good.
It's not like I actually saw it.
Oh my god. This is like a pure suspect right now. This is pure suspect.
What the devil?
Yeah, she lied. Tabloid. Did you hear that, Your Honor? The witness didn't actually see the body. She stretched the truth somehow. That completely overturns the prosecution's claim that the witness was led to it.
Justice Dodo, you dare bear steel at me again.
You're holding it?
Nice try, Boy Wonder. So what if I didn't see the body? The fact remains that Juniper led me there. Feast your eyes on this.
What exactly am I looking at here? That's not... No. It's a crucial moment forever frozen in time by my third eye. A photo clip... They're trying to say this... I think they're going to try to say this is the costume that we have in this thing here. But we know that... it has markings all over her costume. We know this because it's like... It's very similar to like what Lamaroa was wearing. Right? Yeah. Right away. I'm like, no. Big no, right? Big no. You like, again, the way she's describing it, no.
Why did you not tell me of this?
It's a shocking scoop I was saving just for the right moment.
She's like moving around like a snake.
And that'll be right now, right here in the court. A surprise.
She only cares about like shocking people and getting like a bit of information, you know, like and getting people to click. and getting people to react, I suppose.
What I do. All journalists keep their scoops until the right moment.
This is not no, we don't need this. We don't need this. We had a better journalist last trial and he did not keep the scoops to the last moment. She's pretty brave hiding him from Blackwell like that. Yeah, well, she's in the box. Or pretty stupid. Well, this is an unexpected turn. Athena, about this picture. I see how it only shows the back of the subject. Ah, so then, right. Who knows where this photo shows Juniper in the first place? Exactly.
Objection! A completely irrelevant point.
It's all the markings, though.
What is relevant here is there was someone who did try to lead the witness to the body.
Yeah, Blackwell's very good at this. Blackwell would do this thing where he will be like you start to get a bit of evidence. He's like, that's irrelevant. And it's like, no, you just don't want us to explore this further, which again is smart.
Take a gander at this, the route by which the accused escaped.
Thank you, Taka.
The witness pursued the accused this way after she fled the dressing room. The accused descended up to the first floor and exited the quad. Then what? Cotton cretin.
Carton cretin? Then I tripped and fell.
Caught my knee on my own box.
Dear Lord. She stayed under their box even while running after someone? Sounds difficult. I'm just imagining it now. Imagine someone in a box chasing after you. Like, I'm looking behind me thinking about that just now.
Recall the body was already there, for you, O'Connor, had already seen it. She was trying to show someone the body because she wanted to stop the mock trial.
Huh?
Hold it!
So she's saying that she tried to stop the trial so she wouldn't have to, like, have anyone profess their love for her, so it wouldn't ruin the friendship, I'm guessing what they're going to go with. But if the facts have changed, that's all the more reason to cross-examine the witness. Exactly, Apollo, yes. Good man.
The defense has a point there.
Very well, you may proceed with your cross-examination. And there's no shame whatsoever in where she's, we're coming from with this, like, where, like, there's no shame in, like, how she, like, there's no shame in getting help from Apollo, I guess, is what we'll say. You know what I mean? There's no shame in that whatsoever.
It seems Justice Dono has saved your pretty little hide, Missy. For now, at least.
I mean, it's called helping, like, and he's not going to leave her to the wayside. He's not going to leave her to just, like, do this by herself. Like, it goes against, like, kind of like what he, would believe in. And they're here to help, like. They're here to help. Just like Apollo got help, just like Phoenix got help. It's all about help. That's what it is. It's okay to help. You got Taka to help, we got Apollo. Guess I pulled that off somehow. I love that Apollo did that for her. I love that he did it. I mean, of course he did it for himself to win as well, but, like, I do love it. Thanks, Apollo. You're a lifesaver. You've saved everyone's life as well on many occasions, Athena.
Incidentally, my compliments to the witness for her very fine box.
Mm-hmm. I agree. It's a nice box.
It's a primo cardboard, lovely selected from among many.
Tell another lie or hide in another fact from me, and I shall put the torch.
Jesus Christ. That's pretty serious.
Please, anything but that.
I think it would be more eco-friendly to recycle it, but that's just me.
Judge.
All right, Miss Sykes, you may cross-examine the witness.
Okay, here we go. So we know one thing is, like, not true the way the picture was taken, right? I snuck into Juniper's dressing room while everyone was in the lecture hall. Okay. Can we, like, just go straight to the state? Which statement was the one with the picture? Which statement is the one with the picture? Can we just go straight to that? Because we know we have something with that. Where is it? Yeah. So can we present the actual picture itself? Because we know it's not that. It has, like, all the little things on it, like Lamaroa had.
Objection!
Yeah. That's not what it is. Ms. Scubba's sole basis for identifying our client as the figure in this photo is the fact that it shows someone in Miss Wood's stage costume.
Well, it is Juniper's costume, so that must be Juniper in it, clear cut.
No. That's where you're completely mistaken.
What?
This is a design drawing of our client's stage costume.
Oh my, what a wonderful creation!
The constellations are out of the ordinary, are extraordinary. Yeah, they're really cool, actually, yeah. But that's, like, always, like obviously where, Gavin came into this. I'm glad you noticed, because those stars are precisely what's important here. In the drawing, there are constellations all over the outside of the costume. But there's not a single star on the costume in the photo.
Oh, then that means... what exactly?
Your Honor, there were no other blue costumes at the scene. So it has to be that costume. Then, wait, was it not finished? Would you just believe that the figure in the photo is wearing our client's costume? Oh, inside out, okay. Okay. Does that help us?
Why would Miss Woods make a mistake like that?
She wouldn't, that's the thing. It's not really a matter why. But rather, who made the mistake of putting it on inside? Yeah, why would she couldn't? Yeah, like she'd know what the right costume would look like.
Wait, you're not suggesting?
That's right. I'm glad you're catching on. The costume designer wouldn't put her own costume on inside out. Exactly. Yeah. Sorry, Miss Scuttlebutt, but... doesn't believe in you had the scoop when you really didn't make you a failure as a reporter. Jesus, Athena, that's actually like that's actually pretty like, again, honestly, for all like she's put us through so far, I'm totally for it. Like, Athena is like, she is like feisty. She has a good bite. She really does. And like, that's, again, we love Athena for it. Like, she deserves to bite back eventually. She's been insulted in this trial so far as well.
Failure as a reporter?
We almost saw your face there again. All the supplies falling out is such nice stuff. You get the anime. Oh! Your hair is really cool. Why, hello, Miss Scuttlebutt. So nice to meet this woman in the box. She's so, Athena's so like she's like, I would not like to get into like a like war of like a, what you call those things? Like a, an insult war, you know, when you go back and forth with like, you know, this is what you are, this is what you are, you know, like I really, like a roasting war, I guess, with Athena. She's so good at this.
You didn't see nothing.
Objection! Now I would like to have you stop right there, Sykes Dono. For this is why. For it is the why of the matter upon which I would have this court focus.
What do you mean?
Miss Juniper Woods.
She's back.
What were you doing on the morning of the mock trial?
I was in my dressing room, painting my costume in fluorescent paint.
Fluorescent paint? Fluorescent paint?
My design drawing shows twinkling stars on the costume. I was going to make the costume shimmer like that by painting the inside fluorescent.
What was that again? Fluoride? Did your costume have cavities?
Oh my god, Mr. Judge.
Not fluoride. Fluorescent, as in glowing. The paint would make it glow in the dark.
Wow.
Yes, so you should apply that to the inside of the costume and then...
I let it dry for a while because I heard it takes a long time. So I put the costume on the mannequin inside out.
So it was inside out.
Inside out? So then...
This is the photograph of the inside out costume taken in the dark.
So it is glow in the dark. Is that hand patterns or what is that?
As you can see, there's a heavy layer of paint over the inside surface. If someone were to properly don this costume in this state, the wet paint would get all over their body. Why yes, I believe it would. Indeed, ergo the costume was worn that way.
It was not by anyone's mistake. Okay, so, okay. They got me here, because at first I was going to be like, well, she still won't put it inside out, but if it wasn't dry, then yeah, she's not going to freaking put on a wet paint. Yeah, they got me there a bit. Yeah. He's actually very good. He's very good.
Because this is the way it was on the mannequin inside out.
Yeah, best facial expressions in the game. But a photo stage costume taken in the dark room, a coat of fluorescent paint made it paint glow. At least we have, I will say though, even though it was against us and like didn't work in our favor, I do love that we have Juniper telling the truth, right? Because that's going to help us, right? To have a character who's going to tell the truth all the time is always just the greatest start, right? Because we had in the last trial, we had people withholding information, all this stuff, and it's always going to happen, but we definitely want the truth to be told. Figures he would have a photo. Did we just fall into his trap? A little bit. Yeah, I bet Blackwell had it all planned out. I still think you should give this photo a nice long look. Okay. Oh, please tell me you found something that doesn't add up. Check out the chest area. Yeah, it looks like handprint. Yeah, handprints, like someone grabbed it. Hey, you're right. So why would she grab the paint side of it? But Junior would know better than to touch it while the paint was still wet. Yes! Yes, Athena!
Objection!
Oh.
I believe the term to describe your thought process is wishful thinking. After all, if master painters made mistakes, why not rank amateurs such as the accused?
No, but no, here's the thing though, right? Okay, I totally get what he's saying. He's saying that like master painters wouldn't make this mistake, but like someone who's an amateur would make this mistake. Here's my problem with this statement, right? It's common sense. Yes, I make mistakes sometimes whenever like say like something is painted, sometimes you sit on it, sometimes you grab it, and it's not always like good for, you know, like it's not always just like you remember that you painted it. But like if I painted something and I was painting something that big with fluorescent paint to cover every single inch of it, I'm going to remember it has fluorescent glow in the dark paint on it. And I'm going to remember why it's inside out. The first second I get into a room and I see it, I'm going to go, that's inside out for a reason. And it's going to trigger something in my memory. I would remember it right away.
Objection!
Get him. So basically, you're saying my claim requires evidence to back it up? Evidence? That shouldn't be a problem, right? Should it be a problem? After all, you come this far. Just because I've come this far doesn't mean I've thought everything through, though. Athena, you're okay. It's me, Apollo. It's me and Apollo. All right, don't worry about it. We don't think everything through before we do anything either. What? You mean you've just been bluffing? Wait, maybe Apollo doesn't, but like when I play as Apollo, I definitely don't know where I'm. You know, I don't always know where my next step is going to be. What do you expect me to do? I'm sick of losing to this guy. But you're right. There's only one thing left to do at this point. Phoenix does that too sometimes, where he'll just do it. He'll just go for it, you know? And to present some evidence, pronto.
A showdown, is it? I gladly accept.
The fluorescent paint must have stuck to the hands of whoever touched the costume. And that paint should glow in dark places. So I just need to carefully check every last piece of evidence. For paint? Of course. Okay, so there's no paint on this. No paint on this. No paint on this. No paint on this. His hands. His hands. No, don't do this to me. I believed in you, Robin. I believed in you.
Take that!
I believed in you, Robin.
The school newspaper?
I believed in you. Calvin, he was just a character that you thought was that you like. You just like eccentric characters, Calvin. Exactly. I believed in him.
Interesting.
Take a look at the photo where the lights are dimmed and the spotlight is on Miss Woods. Observe Mr. Newman's hand in that photo as he stands in the prosecution. Thank God they did this. You know what? Thank God the newspaper for the school paid extra for color, because this would have been expensive. You can see it's glowing, just like Miss Woods' fluorescent paint.
It is glowing. Quite brightly, I might add.
But why would he put fluorescent paint on his hands for the mock trial, you may ask? The answer is he wouldn't, not on purpose. It got there when he put the costume on.
That means... What again?
It means that he was the one who grabbed it. It means the figure photographed in the costume was not our client, Juniper Woods. It was her classmate, Robin Newman. Oh my God, look at the knee pads as well. Which means that's for like scooping. I guess it's like scooping or like not scooping, like snooping around the place. I think that you actually improved that. Yeah, like honestly, bluffing can sometimes be fun. Well, you never know what's going to happen next. That's really the core. I agree, Athena. I agree. So then, oh my God, no, not our Robin. No, he didn't do it. Does that mean Robin is our man? Nah. Well, that's certainly how it looks.
Very well. Robin Newman it is. He is here in the gallery, I trust. Show yourself. I challenge you to a duel.
Not a duel. Oh my God, we're just going for it. Just calling him in. Oh no, it could have been Robin. Look at him. And oh my God, he does art. Guys, we're gonna end the video here, but now we have a problem because Robin. And I know, like, we have, like, if he did it, he did it, and we have to put him away, right? I just think that he's such a funny little character, and he's adorable. I don't want to put him away. But we'll see what happens. This is a very interesting trial so far. I do think Blackwell's on his game. He's on his A game, and I think Athena's doing a good job too, of just like fighting back with anything she can. With that, I'd like to say thank you to Tyfire 2, Jamie Bull, Janet Banana, The Ghost of Inazuma, Felicitas Felix, Eskun, Yuld, Radish, Anusa, Shabbatterbed, Malcolm Day, Death Trap, and Lynx Markey. And guys, I will definitely see you guys in the next one. Bye-bye.